Hello everybody, we are here as group 2. We are going to talk on this assignment of climatology in the Department of Forestry and Landscape Management. Our assignment is about solar radiation. We are going to talk deeply on this topic, solar radiation. Also, this is names of our group members: Iratukunda Florence, Nisingizwe Marie Divine, Mbaraga Kelly, Nezero Berine, Iragena Yvonne, Urukunda Faigazam, also Muspenina. Let's continue on our introduction on solar radiation. Solar radiation, it is the emission of energy from the sun, and it is the primary source of energy for the earth. Here, this solar radiation, as you have seen, it is the emission of energy from the sun, and also this energy, it takes important in our daily life. And also, it is a primary energy in our works on the earth. This solar radiation, this diagram shows how this solar radiation comes on the surface. There is a percentage of this energy which are absorbed by the surface as 51% absorbed on the surface, and also there is 90% absorbed at the atmosphere and the clouds. Here we have 6% reflected from that atmosphere, and also 20% they reflected by clouds, and also 4% reflected from the surface. This diagram, as this percent absorbed at atmosphere, this energy absorbed on the atmosphere, they make a role in many things. Even this energy, there is 4% which are reflected again from this surface. So let me remind you in the introduction how this diagram makes the big role in the water cycle, as you have seen. In this introduction, there is on this point the driving the water cycle and serving as renewable energy resource with significant potential. Here, this energy we have here, it makes a role in water cycle. Then we use it in agriculture, like in the growing of plants, like also in other activities. This makes a role in the form of photosynthesis on a plant, in the form of rainfall. Because of this solar radiation absorbed at the surface, they reflect in the form of evaporation. Then means that this energy absorbed in the surface, they have a big role in our life. So this shows how this radiation from the sun does not occur on the surface totally, because 90%, as you have seen, they are absorbed in the atmosphere and the clouds. Means that the energy we have seen we see on our surface is low. It is atmosphere, and others. So thank you. There is a types of this solar radiation. The first, it is ultraviolet radiation, or UV in simple words. This radiation, they have shorter wavelength, but they have high energy compared to others previously. So in this radiation, they have shorter wavelength and higher energy than visible radiation, visible light. This visible light, it is other radiation which comes lastly on this UV or ultraviolet radiation. This ultraviolet radiation, they can cause big damage on our body, on our surface and others. Means that they have high energy than the others. The second one, it is visible light. Visible light, it is the second one on the ultraviolet radiation. Is the partial of solar radiation that visible to human eyes. This light we must see. Everyone can see this light. Means that this visible light have a shorter wavelength than radiation, even in on shorter energy than ultraviolet radiation. So finally we have infrared radiation or IR. Infrared radiation has longer wavelength and lower energy than visible radiation. This is lastly on visible light. This differ to visible light on wavelength and also on energy. Means that this infrared radiation has a longer wavelength and lower energy than this visible light. Yeah, as we have seen on this type of solar radiation, these radiations, they have a big role on our works on the earth. We must use this radiation in many activities. Yeah, thank you.
My name is Mr. Mary Dubin. I'm a member of subgroup 2. I'm talking about the factors affecting the solar radiation. First of all is geographical location. The latitude and longitude of location play significant role in determining the amount of the solar radiation. So according to this geographical location, when about the high latitude can affect the solar radiation because the radiation in lower latitude is very low. The second one is the weather condition. Cloudy cover atmosphere, pollution, and the presence of aerosol can affect the amount of the solar radiation reaching the surface on the earth. Here, about this weather condition, when we have the clear sky, clear sky is when the sky is no cloud. The solar radiation we receive on the Earth's surface is very high. According to the when the sky is covered by cloud, does not receive the solar radiation. The time of day. Time of day is the another factors of the solar radiation. The position of the sun in the sky changes throughout the day, affecting the angle at which solar radiation reaches the surface of the Earth's surface received. This point, according to the 12 o'clock, we receive on the surface of the Earth we receive more radiation. According to the 16 o'clock at the afternoon we receive this small small radiation on the surface of the Earth. Another point of the factors affecting the solar radiation is seasonal variation. The tilt of the Earth's axis causes seasonal variation and the amount of the solar radiation received. The next slide. So the sun.
Hello, my name is Irajana Yvonne. I'm members of Group 2. I'm going to continue about the way to overcome the solar radiation, the negative impact of solar radiation. The first one is the sun protection. Practicing sun protection measures can help to reduce the negative impact of solar radiation on the skin. The second one is sick shade. During the peak sunlight hours, typically 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Can reduce direct sunlight exposure and minimize the risk of sunburn and heat-related illness. I'm going to continue about the building design and window treatment. Proper building design and window treatment can help to minimize the solar radiation inside the home and the buildings. I'm going to continue about environmental conservation, protecting and conserving natural ecosystems such as forest and flora and the corals that will help to maintain biodiversity and the resilience to the impact of solar radiation. Education and the awareness. Education and awareness, educating individuals about the risk and the proper precaution related to the solar radiation is essential. Let me call my colleague to continue about the application of solar radiation in the solar power generation.
Thank you. I'm by the name of Ms. I'm coming from number 2. Our topic says that we are discussing about the solar radiation. So I'm here to present about the application of solar radiation. And as we know, there is many application of solar radiation. As we know, the solar radiation is the primary source of energy. So there is many application of solar radiation. There is solar power generation. Solar radiation can be converted into electricity through photovoltaic cells or solar panels. We know that the source and the importance of solar panels. There is the huge importance of solar panels in the rural area. Yeah, so right. And then is solar cooking. In the application of solar radiation, there is a solar cooker. Well, we have solar cooking when solar cooking used as the solar radiation can be harnessed for the cooking purpose. Solar cookers and solar blenders all use the energy from the sun to heat and cook food. So there is another application of solar radiation. There is solar charging stations. We have many stations which work in charging different tools like cars by using solar radiations. So there is a solar charging station. Solar radiation can be used to charge batteries and power electronic devices. So
Thank you. And by the names of Ms. Penina, I'm going to continue about application of solar radiation. The fourth one is solar desalination. This is the process of converting salt water into fresh water. There are some oceans which contains salt water, but it's not good to drink salt water. That's why we need this process of desalination to convert that salt water into freshwater soil can use that water. So the soil radiation, it helps us during facilitated by destination. Continue to solar lightning. Also, solar radiation can power light system by using solar panel. This solar panel, it helps us. We have the lamps we use which emulates the light from from the surface, so that we can generate or can get electricity from this solar panel. There are some lamps which are connected to the solar panel, so that you can get right electricity. So by continuing, we have the conclusion. By conclusion, solar radiation is the fundamental component of our planet's energy balance, driving various natural processes, and provide renewable energy sources. Where it offers numerous benefits, it is essential to balance its advantages with precaution to protect human health and well-being. About the slide, come back. About the slide we looked before, we see the advantages and the advantages of solar radiation. We see how they helps in human health and how they helps in growing of plants and also how we use it for getting renewable energy sources. Continue, we have reference. These are free references. We can use it. These are not all information you need. If you need more information, you can use this reference. It can help you. Thank you so much. Let me welcome another colleague to continue by summary.
Okay, thank you. I'm here by the names of Lekiri, and as you have seen, our group have discussed about the solar radiation. So I'm here to give like a take-home message or a summary about the solar radiation as a whole. So we started by defining solar radiation. Solar radiation, we have seen, is like the emission of energy from the sun. When we say solar radiation, there is a huge difference between solar radiation and the sun. The sun is there and it acts as the main source of energy in the world. And also the sun provides what we call solar radiation. The sun, it's like the source of solar radiation. So also we have seen the percentage or the amount of solar radiations and where they are emitted. We have seen that the incoming solar radiation took 100%. The reason why the incoming solar radiation on Earth is 100% is because this solar radiation is coming from the sun, and we have seen that the sun is the main source of energy on Earth, and in that energy it includes solar radiation, and that's why the incoming solar radiation is 100%. It's because this incoming solar radiation comes from the sun, and we have seen that the sun is the source of solar radiation. 90% of it is absorbed by atmospheric clouds. Meanwhile, this is like the percentage of the solar radiation coming from the sun to the earth and also going back to the sun. It's like the percentage. And also our group have seen the types of solar radiation. We have seen ultraviolet radiation, we have seen visible light, dark light, which is visible to the human eyes or the naked eyes, and also we have seen the infrared radiation. And also after seeing the types of solar radiation, we have seen the factors affecting solar radiation, such as the geographical location, weather conditions, time of day, seasonal variations. These are the factors, one of the factors affecting one of the factors affecting solar radiation. I'm trying to give the overview of the summary. Next slide. The next point our group discussed was the way the sun produces energy. Mainly here, what can be remained in our minds is that the sun produces energy through the process known as nuclear fusion. There is nuclear fission and nuclear fusion. This nuclear fusion involves the combination of atomic nuclei to form heavier nuclei. An example, in the sun, we have seen that this nuclear fusion happens in the core of the sun, where two hydrogens fuse to produce where two helium atoms fuse to produce one hydrogen atom. This is known as the nuclear fusion. And also nuclear fusion, it like the ways or the types. There is proton-proton chain, deuterium fusion, and helium-3 fusion. These are the ways or the types through which the nuclear fusion occurs. Next slide. Nuclear fusion. As you can see here, it's like the illustration showing the sun. The sun has the three main parts. The core, where the nuclear fusion takes place, radiative zone, and convective zone, or the outermost part of the sun. Next slide. Also, our group we have discussed about measuring of solar radiation, how we can measure solar radiation. We can use periheliometer, and also we can use what we call pyranometer. Next slide. And also the last is photoelectric sunshine recorder or sunshine recorder. Next slide. And also we have seen the arrangement of electromagnetic spectrum. We have seen the arrangement of electromagnetic spectrum, where by going from right to left, there is an increase in energy. From left to right, there is an increase in wavelength. As we know, in physics, energy is equal to Planck's constant times volume. So when the energy increases, the wavelength decreases. So it means that the energy is inversely proportional to the wavelength. Next slide. Arrangement of solar radiation wave, we have seen that. Next. So also we have discussed about the global warming and the greenhouse effect. When you say about global warming, this is the term usually refers to the gradual increase of temperature on the Earth's surface. Where greenhouse effect refers to the phenomena by which incoming solar radiation while coming on the Earth's surface, they are trapped by greenhouse gases so that they are prevented from returning back to the sun. That's what we call greenhouse effect. Also, we have discussed the importance of solar radiation. It provides light, balances temperature on Earth, gives out energy, and many more. Next slide. Negative impact of solar radiation. Even though there are positive impact or importance of solar radiation, there are also negative impact of solar radiation, such as sunburn and skin damage. Overexposure of an individual in the sun, this can lead to sunburn or skin damage. Heat-related illnesses, such as cancer, damage to different materials when they are exposed to sun, and impact on climate change. Another negative impact of solar radiation, there is impact on wildlife. The increased sun can lead to drought, and when there is drought, many species can extinct or can die. And also there is impact on agricultural productivity. When there is much sunshine, the crops can be destroyed. Also, another point that our group discussed about was the way to overcome the negative effect of solar radiation. Even though there are positive or the importance of solar radiation, there are also negative impact of solar radiation on us. By preventing those negative impacts, there are the ways to overcome those negative effects of solar radiation, such as sun protection. When you say sun protection, as we can see here, an individual can wear a hat, just in buffalo. Also, individual can use what we call sunblock or sun goggles. When you say sun goggles, they are like lenses that prevent us from sun. Also, in sun protection, you can use an umbrella. Next slide. Also, there is what we call sick shade. Here, what they're trying to tell us is like typically between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. In order to avoid those rays from the sun, individuals should seek shade either under umbrella or under the house in order to avoid radiation. Building design and window treatments. Next slide. Environmental conservation. Environmental conservation also is one of the ways to overcome the negative impact of solar radiation. Next slide. Also, education and awareness. I think this is also understandable. Next slide. The application of solar radiation is what we call solar power generation. Next slide. Solar cooking. Solar cooking also can be used. Solar cooking here we use battery. We use solar cooking here we use radiation in order to cook food. Next slide. Solar charging stations. There are stations used in charging vehicles, not by using petrol also, but by using the radiation from the sun. Solar desalination is also among the applications. Solar lightning also among the applications. So as conclusion, we have seen the meaning of solar radiation and many other more. I think that the group we have represented, this was all about the summary